I'm Sam and this is my partner Cam.
Just the fact that she was even talking to me blew my mind. People hit on my girlfriend in front of me.
It took me a while to realize I was attracted to Cam.
A lot of the judgment does end up landing on me. How could she be with him?
Comments like, blink twice if you need help, she's a gold digger, like obviously he has a big bank account. This man came up to ask me out on a date. I said, no, I have a boyfriend. He was like, oh, I thought that was your brother.
The time that I've been unemployed, comments from family, friends can get a little hurtful.
I would ask her, do you think this is going to progress you further in your life?
I really enjoy getting glammed up. It takes me a good chunk of time longer than Cameron in the morning. He's usually not able to put anything on until I got my shoes on.
What were your first impressions of each other?
Shocked that she was talking to me. Someone as gorgeous as her.
He was just a big class clown for sure.
Yes, I definitely thought that same, way out of my league. I definitely could not have imagined that we would end up here. She was the one who actually came up to me first and talked to me. I was already thrown off right away. Just the fact that she was even talking to me blew my mind.
I first met Cam in the 8th grade. I saw him holding a Lord of the Rings book that was huge and had every story in it, so I immediately identified him as a fellow nerd, so I knew I had to go up and talk to him.
A lot of people at first sight don't really notice it about her, but she is, I wouldn't say as nerdy as me, but is pretty up there. Instant friendship. It took a pretty long time for us to really get the feelings going, but
I think it took me a while to realize I was attracted to Cam. I was definitely getting flustered and aggravated around him, but I couldn't figure out why until it hit me probably about a year into us being friends.
She once jokingly hit me in the chest so hard that she actually bruised right at the center of my chest.
Because he got too close and it made me nervous.
I think I need a little bit of help figuring that out.
I think the red with the dark pants is a good fit. I'd say Cameron's style is like comfortable. He likes his books, shirts, and his bands.
Her style definitely is more elegant. She tells me we're gonna go sit down somewhere and I've just got on some random t-shirt and some sweatpants, and then yeah, she rounds the corner and she's in just some amazing dress, heels on, everything, and I'm like, all right, hold on, 5 more minutes, let me actually get ready here. I'm 5'4".
And I'm 5'8". I probably got about 4 inches on my heels.
That's the part that doesn't help, is the heels, but I've definitely overheard people kind of making comments about us. I've definitely caught people take photos of us before. It definitely makes me feel much more self-conscious.
Yeah, I think that video that got posted without our permission was one of the most irritating ones we've experienced so far, because it was just somebody who interrupted us being in love to make fun of us being in love and for monetary gain. This man took a video of us in public. He came up to ask me out on a date, and the second I said, no, I have a boyfriend, he was like, oh, I thought that was your brother. And then he uploaded the video and it has comments like, you start to question your own looks and worth when you see it.
There's some that are even labeled with community notes for anti-bullying.
Blink twice if you need help. Oh, she's a gold digger. Like obviously he has a big bank account or big other things.
A lot of dude how.
Teach me your ways. I would say a lot of the hate I receive that's more geared towards me is that I'm gold digger, that cheats on him all the time, and we just have a very for publicity relationship for some reason, and we just don't have any depth to us.
That, thankfully, the depth part usually gets expelled when people figure out that it's almost been 10 years.
Yeah. I think it helps that we're very secure in ourselves and we know how much we love each other. It just gives us, honestly, something to laugh at.
No matter what other people have to say about it, you really just kind of have to roll with it. And as long as you guys are secure with one another, everything will be great. When we first got together, it was definitely more of like, oh, how could she kind of be with him? The judgment does end up landing on me a lot, especially more so in this past, the time that I've been unemployed. People get a little weirded out when they figure out that she's paying for everything. Comments from family, friends, that kind of stuff can usually get a little hurtful.
So Abby is my best friend.
She's gonna come on over, talk to us for a little while. tap out some of her opinions on the relationship. Abby's definitely been concerned about the job aspects of the employment of the relationship. You know, she's worried about him providing for me.
She's definitely be pretty blunt about her criticisms.
I want to ask him kind of where he's at in his job search and at what point he's at in his in getting his license. I know Sam's been doing a lot of the earning and a lot of the driving. I would ask her just, do you think this is like the best for you? Do you think this is going to progress you further in your life?
I have a coffee for you. We can go hang out by the table over here.
Perfect. Sounds good. How'd you guys first get together?
First impression is, holy hell, she's talking to me. She still makes me nervous.
You know, when you date someone who's attractive like Cam, you kind of have to expect girls to be looking around. And so I'm always like, ooh, I have competition.
She still brings up that I got like a free apple pie at McDonald's from some girl one time, like 8 years ago. So she holds on to it.
I think when people criticize Cameron's appearance, it irritates me a lot more than it gets to him, because I'm just like, I just know that person is lying, essentially, because, you know, I look at him and I know he's super attractive.
Yeah, I think people don't realize that, like, you're really Sam's type. She really finds, like, shorter guys attractive and stuff like that. My main concern is just, like, how are we building our life for the future for you guys? The driving, that's a big thing. You can't get to your job or anything like that without driving.
And I think that's super fair, but yeah, I think we're finally kind of getting on our feet with things and being more adult with our plannings.
And I'm very proud. You guys are doing so good recently. You just do a lot of the same things. You're both kind of nerdy.
We're going to the barber shop and get Cam styled and cut up a bit and see how that goes.
I am just pretty nervous. It's been 3 years since I've been in any kind of barber shop.
Before he got his haircut the first time, it was down to his back for a while. I'm very excited for him.
What I love most about Sam is definitely her kindness.
Cameron's really changed my life by just being a constant support system, a #1 fan of just about anything I do. The thing I love most about Cam is definitely how intelligent he is. You can just sit and listen to him speak so eloquently about the things he likes.
That too. I love about Sam that she'll actually just listen to whatever comes out my mouth.
Wow, it looks so great. I think it looks very handsome with the beard cut and the slick hair.
I'm excited to show it off. She's been there for me for every bad thing that's honestly happened to me. I can't imagine life without her, honestly.
What do you say to people who judge your relationship?
I say I'm sorry, because something is missing in your life if you can't look at people in love and understand that they're in love.
Last night, my mom was forcibly making me look at wedding rings. But it's honestly feels like we're married already.
I think the plan's to get married, get a house, and start filling up the house with a bunch of little us.
Bunch, but yeah.
Maybe one.